Welcome to NAMASTE, where you must live and learn so you do not get burned. All right, guys, let me just start off by apologizing. Shout out to my coworker and cousin for bringing to my attention some misinformation that I gave to you regarding the coronavirus. So please disregard that video. I'll blame it on lack of sleep. Remember, that was the day that I had been up since 3 a.m. And I took my facts from someone I knew versus investigating myself like I usually do. So anyways, with that being said, we're gonna just dive right in and talk about this virus. Now, let me just say, I can't speak for you, but I'm getting a little nervous. And although I am a strong believer in God and in everything happens for a reason, when a national emergency was called by the president, our so-called president, had to throw that in there. Yeah, it just kind of triggered something in me, I guess you could say. And then when you go to all these stores and the shelves are bare, I'm seeing people with the masks on, I'm seeing people with gloves on. And it's just like, oh my gosh, this is really real right now. Like, it's really, really real. Schools are closing. And this really makes it official. The most whimsical, magical place on earth is closing. Disney World. No Mickey, no Minnie. Disney World is closing. Now, it takes a lot for Disney World to close. They've closed in the past due to the hurricanes, but they're closing. Universal will also be closed. And so if that doesn't trigger an alert in your mind, and if you live in Florida, I don't know what will. We can't all live in fear, but we must be smart right now. We must stock up on groceries. If there's anything else left on the shelves in your local grocery store, great. Make sure you get that, because it may come to a point where we all have to like self-quarantine, which is really scary in 2020. This is how we're starting it off. But with that being said, let me give you some statistics for my Floridians, because I'm in Florida. So we have 77 confirmed cases. We have, unfortunately, 3 confirmed deaths. Nationally, we have over 2,700 confirmed cases and around 59 deaths. And so it's starting to get a little real right now. There's airport screenings if you're brave enough to still travel out there. And please check your local, in your state, check your local listings for closings right now. It's such an inconvenience. I'm lucky to have a teenager who can take care of herself while mommy works. But my heart goes out to those parents who may not have a sitter, or who may not have children that can, fend for themselves in this time, because all over the country, school is being canceled. Luckily, this national emergency that has been called will give us access to around, I believe he said, $50 billion to help with testing and medical supplies and things like that to get us on task with this. But they're saying, like, travel will never be the same anymore. Our way of living will never be the same anymore. And someone that I saw was interviewed the other day on The Daily Show was saying it'll be probably minimum of 6 months before we have some normalcy in this, which is quite scary, guys. So with that being said, let me go to my things that I need to correct. So in my first video, I did mention that the coronavirus came around in the 1960s. That is correct. What is incorrect is the amount. I did not give the correct amount of viruses that are out there. So there's 7 total. I looked this up. There's 7 total, but there's 4 human coronaviruses. There's 4. I strongly advise you to go online and read about those and educate yourself, because knowledge is power. If we know more, we can do more, right? So here are just a couple facts and tips for you. If you feel sick, stay at home. If you feel like you have the symptoms of the coronavirus, please go get checked out. Please go get checked out. There are some people panicking that cough a little bit and run to the ER, but it's still better to be safe than sorry, guys. You know, if you have the fever, the shortness of breath, the cough, go get checked out. If you are older, because I know we all know this, you're more likely to be exposed to it if you're older. So just be aware of that. They're saying also avoid touching your eyes, your nose, your mouth. And it's so crazy because you know, I deal with allergies, and so do a lot of us out there. But I find myself doing this. I find myself rubbing my eyes more. I don't know if it's just subconscious or if it's really my allergies. I don't know. But I'm trying not to freak out, and I'm asking you not to freak out. Let's just come together as a country right now and pray for one another and educate ourselves. This is not the first, you know, world catastrophe that we've had, and it will not be the last, guys, unfortunately. So wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. If you got to relate back to kindergarten and do the ABC song, do it. Or just, you know, be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Carry your hand sanitizer. Carry your Clorox wipes if you've got them. It's better to be safe than sorry. And it's getting to the point. I went to Walmart this morning trying to beat the crowd, and I didn't. But they told me someone is stealing, you know, the wipes that you get to, you know, for the carts and to clean your hands when you get into the store, when you first enter the stores. People are stealing those. It's that deep. Guys, don't steal those. Be courteous to the people that still have to shop. Be courteous to the people that want to protect themselves, you know, and this is serious, guys. We've got the grocery stores closing early. We've got businesses closing. People are losing money and income. So let's just all try to come together and educate ourselves and pray for one another and stay faithful and believe that we will get through this, guys. We will get through it. Stay safe, stay strong, stay positive, and I will see you when I see you. Namaste. Have a safe, clean, germ-free day. Ciao.